Hey, what's up everybody? It's the People's Crypto. I'm back again with another video. We have some interesting new developments in the cryptocurrency space, but before we dive in, please keep in mind that this video is for entertainment purposes only. Please do your own research and please seek out a financial advisor with a background in cryptocurrencies or digital assets. Our first story is titled Billionaire Dalio softens on Bitcoin, says it's a gold alternative. Hedge fund manager and founder of Bridgewater Associates, Dalio seems to have softened his position on Bitcoin. He went from dismissing Bitcoin as a currency and a store of value through a what am I missing stage, and most recently admitted that the cryptocurrency could be an alternative to gold. Dalio's Bitcoin transformation, a prominent investor and philanthropist, have never displayed favoritism regarding Bitcoin. Just the opposite. He questioned Bitcoin's role as a store of value or as a currency, mainly relying on the notorious volatility. At Davos earlier this year, Dalio even said the cryptocurrency fails the purposes of money. However, as the public health crisis of 19 pandemic infiltrated the Western world and brought unexpected developments to global economies and numerous financial assets, the traditional investor started showing more interest in Bitcoin. As the primary cryptocurrency started surging in value in the past few months, he admitted to his Twitter followers that he may be missing something about Bitcoin. Max Kaiser classified this moment as a turning point and that we may have seen the education of a Bitcoiner. And I'm going to just be quite honest. At first I was thinking, maybe he's not in Bitcoin, but now that I think of it, he's probably been in Bitcoin all along. And he's been playing possum. He's been acting like he doesn't like Bitcoin. And he doesn't see it as a store of value. And it's not good. And it can't be used as a currency. I think what a lot of these wealthy individuals are doing, they're not trying to sound the alarm and let people in on the secret that they're secretly buying Bitcoin. So they dismiss it for as long as possible. And I think they've come to an agreement that once Bitcoin stabilizes maybe at maybe 19,000 or 18,000, then they'll come out one by one and then they'll say, hey, I might have been wrong about Bitcoin, or I might be missing something about Bitcoin. Then all of a sudden, just like that, you know what, I'm buying Bitcoin. Because we've been seeing this pattern for the past couple months now. One billionaire after the other is coming out saying that, hey, you know what, I think Bitcoin is a good store of value. It's actually pretty good. I like it. It's just really weird. And I truly believe that they've been buying Bitcoin this entire time. But now they've come to some sort of agreement that they'll wait till it reaches a certain price where the average person can't just buy one on an exchange just like that. They would have to dollar cost average in. If Dalio really wants, he can buy a couple hundred Bitcoin just like that without any issues. Now, for your average person, they'll have to dollar cost average in, and potentially at one point, maybe if they're lucky, they may just get one Bitcoin. I just say this because I just find it really odd that he just changed his mind in just a month. Because just last month, he's saying, okay, he might be missing something about Bitcoin. And then before that, he was just completely negative on it. I think Warren Buffett has been buying Bitcoin. I think Bill Gates has been buying Bitcoin. I think all of these wealthy people have been buying Bitcoin. One thing about wealthy people is that they do not want to lose their wealth. Now, we've always seen and heard stories of millionaires losing their wealth. That's actually quite common, but it's not too common that you hear billionaires lose their wealth just like that. So I think he's been in crypto for extremely long time, more specifically Bitcoin and possibly Ethereum as well. But they have these rules that they all follow where they can't sound the alarm on certain things because they want to be in the know and they want us not in the know. So I just think he's just been buying this whole entire time. But now they've come to an agreement that, after 2020 or during 2020, they'll all come out a little bit one by one and they'll say, hey, I like Bitcoin. It's just really odd to me. But anyway, let's take a look at our next story. Absolutely inevitable. Standard Chartered Bank CEO sees widespread cryptocurrency adoption. Standard Chartered Bank CEO Bill Winters sees the adoption of digital currencies as absolutely inevitable. He says there's a role for both private digital currencies and state-backed ones. His bank subsequently announced that it's launching a crypto custody service supporting a number of cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, and Ethereum. And here you have it. A prominent bank CEO is saying that widespread cryptocurrency adoption is inevitable. Please pay attention, people. This will be life-changing wealth if you're in the right cryptos. Obviously, the first one you should be in is Bitcoin. Not investment advice, but it's just obvious because it's the #1 cryptocurrency. And it'd just be pretty idiotic to not get in Bitcoin at this point. So they lay it out for you. They say, hey, Bitcoin, I'm not a fan of Bitcoin Cash, but hey, Ethereum is not bad, and some of its competitors are actually pretty good as well. You would have to honestly do your own research to figure out what Ethereum competitors could actually give them a run for their money. But this is going to be life-changing for a lot of people. This is going to create generational wealth if you're in the right cryptocurrency. So please do your own research. Read the white papers. Take a look at their websites. Take a look at the people spearheading these projects. This could change your life forever, really, in the coming years. So just be very, very mindful of that, and please be careful where you put your money. Let's take a look at our next story. Report. Crypto set for massive adoption in the US as more Americans embrace digital alternatives to the dollar. A survey commissioned by Satoshi Labs finds that from the 45.8% of American respondents that say they own cryptos, nearly all of them, 95%, believe cryptos to be a genuine currency solution. In addition, about 31.7% of those surveyed see crypto as a legitimate alternative to the US dollar, while 40% still slightly favor fiat cash. Now, if you're still favoring cash, I'm sorry, but they digitally create more cash, and it takes away from the value of it. And if you like physical things, we're going digital. I'm pretty sure right now you're listening and watching this on some sort of digital device. So please have an open mind if you're thinking that, this whole crypto thing is just a fad. It's really not. Bitcoin is already, 12 years old, and it's going to be 13 years old next year. And many other cryptocurrencies with a relatively good use case are also going to be rolling over and aging as well. So please keep that in mind, and do your research, because this could be the opportunity of a lifetime. It says the impact of money creation. Satoshi Labs surveyed, which assessed the awareness of cryptocurrencies among the different demographic groups, sought views from more than 1,000 Americans across the country. Writing in a blog that explains this survey's findings, the author suggests that huge injection of dollars into the economy has warmed the public to the idea of cryptocurrencies. The injection of new dollars into the economy dilutes the value of money and makes the US dollar a less appealing store of value. And yes, even the Federal Reserve Chair, Jerome Powell, has come out and said they can just create money essentially out of thin air and pump money into the system. So just be mindful of that. Please research where your fiat currency comes from, how they create it, and where it goes. It's just really important to understand the fundamentals of the current monetary system and where we're headed. But people in the crypto space know where we're going. But if you're relatively new and you don't know that much, I would really suggest you study the current monetary system that we have. Then you'll start to go down that rabbit hole, and you'll get an understanding of why cryptos is really a revolutionary asset class. Let's take a look at our next story. It says Goldbug, Frank Holmes, optimistic about Bitcoin prospects in 2021, says halving cushioned demand. The well-known Goldbug CEO and Chief Investment Officer at U.S. Global Investors, Frank Holmes, recently sat down for an interview and discussed the price predictions in regard to the 2021 value of gold. Holmes also said that cryptocurrencies will continue to do well next year, as he believes the increasing Bitcoin adoption in decentralized finance will benefit the industry. So there you have it. Someone else who's at least, he's a Goldbug, and he's acknowledging that cryptocurrencies will continue to do well next year, and Bitcoin adoption will continue to grow. the writing is on the wall, people. I really don't understand what else do you really need to understand that this is a once in a lifetime opportunity, and not too many people are in the space right now. Like, some people are just completely clueless. People are buying PlayStation 5s, they're buying the new Xbox. I think Apple just released the AirPod Max, which is like about $524. I mean, for that price, you could almost get close to almost one Ethereum. People are just not going to pay attention. They're just going to waste their money because that's what they want to do. Mind you, the economy is not doing well. More people are on the verge of losing their jobs. We're about to enter in another lockdown. Depending on where you're living, you're probably already in a lockdown, or you're probably going to go into a lockdown in a couple of days or in a week or so. So it's just, we're really living in really strange times. And one thing I can tell you is that you're going to need some money out of the system. Whether you get gold, silver, or Bitcoin, or any other cryptocurrencies with a pretty good use case, you're going to need that to survive these coming months and years, because things are going to get pretty bad. Let's take a look at the current cryptocurrency prices. And yes, I'm actually using coincodex.com. So right now, Bitcoin is $18,582. Ethereum is $575.05. XRP is 58 cents. USDT is $1. Litecoin is $77.75. Chainlink is $12.71. Bitcoin Cash is $269.31. Cardano is 14 cents. Polkadot is $4.89. Binance Coin is $28.25. XLM is 17 cents. Bitcoin SV is a 170.37. USD Coin, or USDC, or USD Coin, is whatever. It's actually 0.99. It should be $1. That's weird. EOS is $2.82, excuse me. And XMR Monero is $133.26. Wrapped Bitcoin is $18,572. Neem is 21 cents. Tron is 2 cents. Tezos is $2.18. And OKB is $5.25. That is going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching and listening. Please hit that subscribe button and that like button. And also, you can follow me on Instagram and on Twitter, and I'm also on the Float app as well. You can also catch us on ODYSSEY and LBRY, and we are also on a new platform called bitlink.tv. That is going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys and gals later.